Alright, Budget Magic time. Playing some Martyr Proc in Modern. And we will keep this. Seems reasonable. I wish this was a Martyr rather than a Kami, but what can you do? Well, let's get down Sarah Ascendant. Start attacking. This should be interesting if this is blue-white control. Not really sure how this matchup goes, honestly. It probably involves our opponent countering lots of our stuff. Although the good news is we can reanimate stuff. Oh man, Martyr resolves. I guess we should have done that pre-combat to try to pump this Sarah Ascendant. Huh. Alright, well, now we'll wait. Play a Plains. Go attacking. Sack Martyr. Make Sarah Ascendant. Yeah, we definitely should have been more aggressive. I was thinking we were just going to get countered, was what I was expecting to have happen, but... Opponent now knows our hand, thanks to Martyr. Play Ghost Quarter. Attack with Sarah Ascendant. Commit. Interesting. Well, let's just Ranger. Search up 2 Sarah Ascendants. Pass the turn. Another land for our opponent. Cracks it. I assume that this gets harder after sideboarding when our opponent can bring in... Alright, there's a Gideon. When our opponent can bring in Graveyard Hate. Wouldn't mind land. Declaration in Stone's not ideal. So let's just O-Ring. Get rid of the Gideon. Play Foil Sarah Ascendant. If you got a choice, choose the foil. Even though it actually looks worse than the non-foil, I think. Hit our opponent down to 9, and we are technically presenting lethal for next turn. Another land for our opponent. Another Gideon. Sure. Makes a 2-2. I think we're just going to go for it. Play Field of Ruin. Declaration in Stone the Knight. And just go for the win? Alright, opponent has a path. So replay Sarah Ascendant. Or play second Sarah Ascendant. Play Kami. And pass the turn. Now our opponent still has to answer the Sarah Ascendant, which is still lethal. Alright, opponent has Supreme Verdict. Makes a 2-2. Now the question is going to be, can they counter this Sun Titan? I guess we play the Plains. Play Sun Titan. Get back Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. We really just need a proc. If we draw a proc, it should be very hard to lose from there. Elspeth. Sun. Oh my goodness. Sun's champion. Oh boy. That's actually really bad for us. Wow. Okay. I thought we were in such great shape, and now we're like pretty much out of action. Alright, well that's good. Sun Titan number 2. Get back Sarah Ascendant again. Hopefully we just run our opponent out of answers and just get in one hit with Sarah Ascendant, and then we win. Another land. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Steady Progress. That is some spice. Does not get Elspeth big enough to blow up our stuff, though. Watch them have 2 Steady Progresses. Peak. Sees our Ghostly Prison. I guess they're looking for a path for this Sarah Ascendant. Timely Reinforcements. Keeps our opponent alive. For the time being. Makes a 2-2. Makes some tokens. And passes Kami. What do we want to do here? So we got to kill Elspeth. I guess the question is, are we attacking with Sun Titan? It's trading with a bunch of Knight allies. Alright, let's kill Elspeth. I think we're just not going to attack with Sun Titan. Play Ghostly Prison. Play Kami. Pass the turn. Another land for our opponent. 1 card left in hand. Makes a 2-2. And passes. Alright, let's Field of Ruin. Get back a Plains. Or get a Plains. Kill Gideon. Yeah, just kill Gideon. Opponent has another commit. Oh, play Field of Ruin. Pass the turn. Oh, that's obnoxious. Ghost Quarter. Will our opponent commit to refill? Makes a 2/2. I guess the other question is, do we want to... I guess we can draw this card and decide. We could shuffle. Oh, that's a good one. So let's Ranger of Eos. Sarah Ascendant, Sarah Ascendant. Attack Gideon. Get back Field of Ruin. So I assume this ends with our opponent killing our Sun Titan. Yep, blocks, blocks. Eventually we will draw Amiria. Yeah, opponent's just going to block with everything. Play Sarah Ascendant. Play Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. So we have our opponent dead on board again. Plays a land. They probably have to commit and hope they draw into removal or sweepers. Good news is this refills our hand, which is awesome. Whew! That's some action, boys and girls. They need sweepers or paths. Makes a 2/2. Opponent. Well, let's Field of Ruin a Ghost Quarter. Another Ranger of Eos. So let's go attacking. Opponent, opponent. Gotta put him to the test and make them have an answer here. Pass a Sarah Ascendant. Sure. And another commit. Yup. So let's play Ranger of Eos. Sarah Ascendant, Sarah Ascendant. Play Martyr of Sands. Sack Martyr of Sands. Reveal everything. And now we just kind of got the Martyr proc lock going. So reveal 8, go up to some ungodly life total, 67. Sarah Ascendant, play Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. So now we can just start procking to gain a huge chunk of life every turn, and I feel like that should be enough. Opponent fires up Gideon, and we still have our opponent under the pressure from these Sarah Ascendants where they have to kill them or else they're just going to lose. So let's proc, get back Martyr. There's the Martyr proc. That is exactly the name of the deck. Another Martyr. Well, sack Martyr of Sands. Go up to, I don't even know, a very high life total. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Opponent has Dawn Charm. They have some spice, that's for sure. And let's just O-ring. Get rid of the Gideon. Pass the turn. At some point, our opponent will probably commit again. It could even be this turn. Dragonlord's Prerogative. Holy! There is some spice going on in this blue-white deck. That is for sure. Another Elspeth. Good God. Blows up our Sarah Ascendants. No proc this turn, unfortunately. So, Declaration Stone the Night Allies. Declaration Stone the Soldiers. Kill Elspeth, hit our opponent. And Sun Titan, get back Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Man, these Declaration Stones have actually been really good. I'm actually kind of surprised at how good the Declaration Stones have been. Is it commit time, or does our opponent have an answer? Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. Scry's draws. This is looking like it might be a long battle. Peeks, takes a look at our hand. Not actually very good. Our life total definitely favors us, though. 88 to 6. As foretold. Ancestral Visions. Oh my god! This matchup. Opponent. Passing. Well, I guess we might as well proc back a Martyr. Get back a Martyr of Sands. Attack Jace. Attack our opponent, attack our opponent, attack our opponent, attack our opponent. Get back Field of Ruin. Well, that's our opponent have. Another Dawn Charm. Yep. Well, Field of Ruin the Ghost Quarter. Get a Plains. We are doing a good job of getting lands out of our deck. Oh, and our opponent failed to find a card? That is good to know. Let's play another Ghostly Prison. Play the Plains, pass the turn. So our opponent is out of basics, which means we can probably just go on the strip mine lock plan. We want to get rid of the Ghost Quarters since eventually we will find Emiria. We have our one Emiria. So sooner or later we'll find it, and then that's a lot more free value. It'll get back the Sun Titans that our opponent's probably going to kill. Timely reinforcements, sure. That's fine. Another Elspeth. Oh, this matchup has been ridiculous. Opponent's got so many Planeswalkers. Makes a token. The good news is we're at a high enough life total where it doesn't really feel like we're at risk of dying. We draw. End hostilities. Not super helpful. Well, let's go to combat. Opponent Cryptic. Tap. Draw. Alright. Sure. Well, let's play Ghostly Prison. Opponent remands. Well, let's get rid of that last Ghost Quarter. Get a Plains. Replay Ghostly Prison. And yeah, we'll just pass. We do need to deal with this Jace ultimate. That would be annoying. It doesn't actually beat us, but it does annoy us a lot. More Ghost Quarters. Alright, well, our opponent can ultimate Jace. I do not know how this is going to end. I have no idea. Another As Foretold for free. Ultimates Jace. So whenever we cast our first spell of the turn, it gets countered. Which oddly is like, it's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, shuffles in. Everyone draws new hands. Still did not find our Emiria. We did lose our Proc, unfortunately. Makes a soldier. Let's Ghost Quarter. This should make it so our opponent can't Cryptic us to tap our stuff. So untap. Let's lead on Kami of False Hope. Gets countered. Play a Ghost Quarter. Strip mine our opponent. Declaration in Stone our opponent's soldiers. Go to combat. Attack Elspeth, attack Elspeth, attack Elspeth, attack Elspeth, attack our opponent, attack our opponent. Get back a Ghost Quarter. This Ghost Quarter lock might get us there. Does our opponent have Dawn Charm? They do. So, Oblivion Ring. Opponent remands. Oblivion Ring. Get rid of the Elspeth. Play Squadron Hawk, just to get the Squadron Hawks out of our deck, because we don't really want to draw them. And Squadron Hawk gives us a really nice buffer for this Jace emblem. We have so much mana, we can always just cast a Squadron Hawk to kind of break the seal on the Jace emblem, and then follow that up by playing our important spells. More Ghost Quarters for our opponent. Elspeth, Sun's Champion, part million. Blows up the board. Sort of. Does get rid of our Sun Titan, unfortunately. Steady progress to proliferate. I don't know how this game ends. Not sure. Opponent passes. Well, there's Field of Ruin. Play Field of Ruin. Blow up the Ghost Quarter. Get a Plains. Ghost Quarter, the Ghost Quarter. Go to combat. Attack Elspeth, everything else at our opponent. Alright, opponent pass the Ranger. Elspeth down. Play Squadron Hawk. Gets countered. Play Sarah Ascendant. Play Martyr of Sands. Pass the turn. I think our opponent's maybe just hoping to run us out of cards is maybe the main plan. Dragon Lord's Prerogative. Draws a bunch of cards. Prairie Stream. Another Jace. Takes up. That does shut down a lot of our attackers. Steady Progress. Proliferates Jace. Proliferates As Foretold. And rest our board. Good God. Well, play Squadron Hawk. Gets countered. Play Ranger of Eos. Get 2 Martyr of Sands. And we'll just pass. Where's our proc? We only have 18 cards and 3 of them are procs. Also Emiria. Those are the cards we need. Proc, Emiria. Those are the cards. We also have a Misfill Plains, which means it should be very hard for our opponent to actually mill us out. Takes up Jace and passes. We draw a normal Plains. Well, attack Jace. I don't think we have any normal Plains left in our deck. If we do, it's like 1. Actually, we don't. We have 14. Play the Plains. Pass the turn. We are ahead in time, which is important. Cryptic to get back Elspeth, Knight Errant. For free. Takes up Jace. Oh my goodness, it's a Ghost Quarter. Draws some cards. Ghost Quarter is actually bad. That stops Emiria being one of the cards we want to draw. Timely Reinforcements. Another As Foretold. Opponent just running it all out there. What a ridiculous game. Opponent passes. We draw. Not Emiria now. End hostilities. That's pretty bad. Play Martyr of Sands. Gets countered. Play Oblivion Ring. Bounces Oblivion Ring to get back a Gideon. Well, play Oblivion Ring. Get rid of... what's worse? Elspeth or Jace? I guess Jace? And attack Elspeth. Opponent blocks. Opponent blocks. Yep. Do we have Ghost Quarters left? I think so. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, we have a lot of them left. Alright, As Foretold's doing their thing. Flooded Strand. Don't even know if our opponent has lands to search up. Fires up Gideon. Well, our opponent's got to remember it costs 6 to attack. I guess that's fine because they can play things for free. Gets in with Gideon. Eventually we'll find... I mean, our deck is Ghost Quarters, lands that we want, and Proc. Like, that's essentially our entire deck. And then we just start getting back Martyr of Sands every turn, and we can stay ahead of almost any amount of damage. Opponent's also behind us in life now, in cards now. They will mill before we do. Yes, yes. Triggers all their stuff. Unless they're going to, like, cast an Emrakul with As Foretold or something. Then we could be in trouble. Well, play Squadron Hawk. Gets countered. Play Sun Titan. Get back Oblivion Ring. Oblivion Ring, the Elspeth. And pass the turn. Opponent taking up their As Foretolds. So I feel like we're still in okay shape somehow. What a weird game. This is one of the weirder games of Modern I've played in a long time. Draws more cards. What's our opponent's endgame with all this card draw? They're down to 9 cards in their deck. Pass Sun Titan. Let's take a look at our deck. Declaration Stones, Emiria, Misfill Plains, Proclamation. So a huge percentage, other than the Declaration and Stones, are actual cards that we want to draw to win this game. Here comes Gideon. Opponent gets in with Gideon. Well, we're at 80. We should be able to find a proc before we die. Yep. Down to 75. We draw. There's a proc. All right, pass the turn. That's exactly what we wanted to draw. Now we just start procking back Martyrs. As Foretold, it's taken up. Man, if they actually Emrakul, I'm going to be so sad. Plays a land. Here comes Gideon. Opponent gets in. Gets in. Wow, going all the way. I mean, I guess when you can cast everything for free, why not? At some point, they're going to have to shuffle everything back in, I think. And then time becomes more of a consideration. Opponent passes, so let's proc. Get back Martyr. Not counterable. Not actually casting anything. We draw. Declaration in Stone. Alright, so just pass the turn. I assume this is what forces our opponent to shuffle everything back in. This could actually end up just being a one-game match. I don't know. They get to cast so much stuff for free. Here comes Gideon. Opponent attacks. Pays 6. I mean, it's costing our opponent a lot of time to do that, too. So, reveal everything. Gain 15. Back up to 84. Ancestral. I assume this has got to be where our opponent shuffles everything back in. Another Jace. Or maybe they're out of Commit to Memories. If they're out of Commit to Memories, I think they're going to lose. They only got 3 cards in their deck. Peek. Peek. Yeah, I think we just got there. I think our opponent's just going to run out of cards unless they have a... And our opponent scoops it up! Wow! Wow. Wow. As foretold on 14, 11, on 5, a Jace emblem, and Martyr Proc just doesn't care. Doesn't care about all that stuff. Okay, so Sorcerer's Spyglass in. Disenchant's in. Nevermore's in. End Hostilities out. What else out? Maybe a Kami of False Hope. Probably go down a couple Declaration in Stones, although they are still good at dealing with the board full of tokens. And last but not least... What's our last cut? Do we want to go down to 1 Declaration in Stone? Let's go down 1 Ghostly Prison. Let's do 2/2 Ghostly Prison Declaration in Stone. That seems reasonable. Opponent's actually in danger of having some time issues. I think we're going to keep this. It's a little slow because we only have 1 land at the moment, but we have a lot of cards we want in this matchup. Martyr of Sands, pass the turn. If our opponent pass it, it's sad, but at least we get a land. Suspends Ancestral. Land, please. Squadron Hawk. Well, get in with Martyr of Sands. We did want to draw land there. We're going to gain a ton of life, but whiffing on lands is not ideal. But that's kind of what we signed up for when we kept this hand. Opponent, cracks Flooded Strand. Well, let's sack Martyr. Go up to 38. There's land. Let's just play Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Make our opponent deal with it. Ancestral, take him down. Plains for our opponent. And Gideon. That's fine. We just kill Gideon with Sarah Ascendant. And another land. That I like. Well, kill Gideon. Play Sorcerer's Spyglass. Name... I think Gideon Jura. I think we can beat the Jace. Play a Plains, pass the turn. Because if our opponent plays Jace, they either have to tick down to bounce or we just attack and kill it. So there's Jace. Bounces. Gets in with the Knight Ally. Land, please? It's a land, that's good. So now we just Oblivion Ring, get rid of Jace, and replay Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Opponent does get to refill their hand here with Ancestral. We are staying ahead on time, which is relevant. Land for our opponent. Alright, gets back the Jace. Bounces Sarah Ascendant. Gets in with the Knight. Yep. More lands? It's a land. So, let's play Sarah Ascendant. Play Squadron Hawk. Opponent's going to Mana Leak that. Play the Plains, and pass the turn. Opponent bounces Sarah Ascendant. That is obnoxious. Gets in with the Knight Ally. We draw. Plains. Well, play Sarah Ascendant. Play Plains. Pass the turn. And now we can start procking, I guess, since we don't have much else going on. Scry's draws with Jace. Opponent's down under 5 minutes. We're still just barely under 8 minutes. Plays a land. And... passes. Uh-oh. Gideon Jura. Ew. Alright. Well, let's proc back Martyr. Kill Jace. Or attempt to. Jace down. Pass the turn. Another Ghost Quarter. Alright. There goes our Spyglass. Kill Sarah Ascendant. Well, unfortunately for our opponent, we just get it back. Gets in with the Knight. So, proc back Sarah Ascendant. Man, it's such a strong loop if our opponent doesn't have Graveyard Hate. Uncounterable. Very hard to stop. I don't think we're going to attack here. I think we just pass. Our opponent could have a flash thing like Snapcaster, and we don't want to give up Martyr's Hands for nothing. Timely Reinforcements. Yep. Takes up Gideon. And Elspeth. Boo. Kills Sarah Ascendant. Okay. Gets in with the Knight. So, I think we're going to play this slow. Not proc this turn. Oh. Play Ranger. Search up Sarah Ascendant and Sarah Ascendant. Sack Martyr. Reveal everything. Gain a bunch of life. Because Martyr's going to have to slam into those blockers anyway. Go up to 58. Replay Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Another Sorcerer's Spyglass is not a bad draw. Flooded Strand for our opponent. They're down to 1 card in hand. This probably means they just commit here, I assume. Because we're so far ahead in cards. Takes up Gideon. Makes some tokens. And passes. Alright. We draw a plane. So play the planes. Gotta send everything at Gideon. Opponent blocks. Gideon down to 2. Play Ghostly Prison. Opponent remands. Play Ghostly Prison. Play Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. We wanted to try to empty our hand there somewhat because our opponents, they got to be committing here very quickly. I was surprised they didn't do it last turn, but it's got to be coming soon. Because our opponent's out of cards, and they're losing to our board. Opponent passes. So, Declaration and Stone the Soldiers. Kill Big Elspeth. Spyglass Little Elspeth. Play the land. Pass the turn. So next turn we'll probably start procking again. We're just trying to get as much value as we can before our opponent commit to memories. Alright, there's a Jace. Opponent just keeps drawing Planeswalkers. Takes it down. Supreme Verdict versus... I guess they're probably worried about refilling our hand. Gets in with the Knight. Yep. Pays for the Ghostly Prison. I'm pretty sure this just ends with our opponent running out of time, although I feel pretty confident in us winning this matchup anyway, if it goes long. So, proc back Sarah Ascendant. Play Mistful Plains. Pass the turn. Opponent cashes in Jace. Cryptic versus. And passes. Well, let's proc. Get back Sarah Ascendant. Go attacking at Elspeth. Alright, tap draws. Well, yeah, let's just pass. Timely Reinforcements. Well, let's put Squadron Hawk on the bottom. Oh, I overtapped, but oops. Yeah, I feel like we're just going to win by time. Oh, that's a Sun Titan. Attack Elspeth, attack our opponent. Opponent has a path. Alright, get a land out of our deck. Play Sun Titan. Get back Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Yeah, I feel like we would have probably won this match anyway. I mean, who knows? Game 1 was absurd. And if our opponent eventually finds Graveyard Hate, then things change quickly. Alright, new hands all around. Ooh, that's a lot of Nevermores. This hand's actually not very good. Supreme Verdict. Alright. And our opponent runs out of time, so who knows? This to actually complete this match, it probably would have taken an infinite amount of time, but we will take it. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, take a second and click that like button down below. It's a great way to help support the channel for free, and you can find the next video in the playlist right here.